This is the Angeles National Forest Bigfoot.
Above Los Angeles in Southern California.
Yeah, and there is video of this. So look at all the photos though first, and then we have zoom in on some of these shots. We talked about personhood for Bigfoot, because there's people.
We talked about personhood not only for Bigfoot but for other animals.
They're starting with primates. Now, I think what they're talking about with personhood is something along the lines of how conscious a creature is. For example, a ape, like a chimpanzee, orangutan, or gorilla, is more conscious, let's say, than a bear. For example, if you have a mirror and you put it in front of a bear won't recognize its own reflection, but an ape will. So it's just a higher level of consciousness. And same thing with, obviously, with a human, is more consciousness than an ape. But what some lawyers are trying to do, and also Richard Dawkins, who's written several books on apes and different subjects,
they're going to give animals legal rights. Is that
more rights? Personhood sounds to me it's a foot in the door. They talk about a lot of things. They want to eventually get elephants at a zoo, so you can go to a zoo and you would no longer see an elephant in the zoo. And it's just
so where they would put the elephant back in its natural environment and have him poached. Is that where this would be going?
No, I don't know. Maybe they just put it in a safe area. I don't know exactly what the deal is, but there's a lot of people with, that have active minds, and their minds have to be going in some direction.
I know this might sound like an extreme, but are we going all the way to I can't get a hamburger anymore, or chicken McNuggets? Or
they got to start their way first with animals that are closer to humans, like apes, and say, it's be unfair if you put this chimpanzee in a commercial, or in a circus, or even in a zoo, and then
unless you write them a paycheck.
And then even if you could give them a paycheck, because I don't know, but they'd work it out. And then they'd say, well, okay, then you can't also do this. Everything starts with incrementalism, and it's just a lot of people with very active minds that have to be doing something.
Now, I'm all about the safety of animals, and I'm for animal rights. I don't want animals like Bigfoot in this video to be injured, but I do like a cheeseburger.
But it's not about your rights, and it's not even about the animals' rights. It's about the people doing it. They're doing it for whatever reason they have, and it's just
they have a personal agenda.
Yeah, everybody has a personal agenda, and at some point you'll realize what the agenda is, but you just have to be patient. But right now, certain things like you would say, well, of course, you don't want animals being tested on, or certain things like that.
Yeah, people would agree with that.
Or in some cases they would. Some cases they might not. If somebody has a terminal disease, maybe they say that.
So new drugs coming to the market, they wouldn't want to have them tested on themselves. They want to have them tested on animals first, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, not everybody holds animals at the same. I'm not making a personal judgment here one way or the other. I'm just saying that not everybody holds animals to the same esteem as humans. Some people think that, for example, if somebody has AIDS or some other disease, and they can do a test on the orangutan or
they
chimpanzee,
would agree to have it.
They might agree with
it on the animal first before they test it on humans.
Personhood is something that some people are trying to get for Bigfoot, but they need more concrete evidence of Bigfoot rather than just photographs and videos. In other words, they've got
they need to be face to face with Bigfoot. They can't just see these perfectly clear pictures.
They can't give personhood to Bigfoot unless they actually capture one.